Testing. Ugh. Welcome to downtown New York. The New York Knights and the Chicago Mariners go. No, I'm not gonna re-edit it and then no. Screwed it up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not necessary because I forgot to take away things and it was mistimed. It's fine. I can turn the fan on. Are you hot? Because I'm sweating like hell. Alright, New York Coliseum, New York Knights, and show. There you go. I'm gonna say partly cloudy. There we go. Hello and welcome to the New York Coliseum, the New York Knights, and the Chicago Railers. Final of a 3-game series. Knights seeking a 3-game sweep. So 3 earned runs in this series for New York. And you can see some another stat there. Knights won 4-3 in Game 1. They shut them out in Game 2 of this series yesterday. Final game! Knights, Railers next. Taking them out for the New York Knights will be Spencer Strider, his 20th appearance this year. 9-3 record, 116 innings pitched, 240 ERA, 106 whip, 133 strikeouts, 28.4% strikeout rate, 7.1% walk rate. One of some pitchers in the sport of baseball. See how he does here for New York as he faces the left fielder, the leadoff man for Chicago, Wyatt Langford. In the first pitch, it'll be a four-seam fastball, and that is ball 1 to start the ball game. Here on a Sunday night in real life, it's a day game in the game. 1-0 count to Wyatt Langford and the pitch. Four-seamer inside for ball 2. That's 2-0. The count. Chicago, the worst team in the Central. New York's chasing Toronto. And that one... Oh, a nice catch by the shortstop for the Knights. There's one down. There's Joey Ortiz, the third baseman, to the plate. And after that, and on deck is Luis Garcia, the second baseman. Take a look at the lineup. You can see they got exactly the greatest lineup as you can see. Here's Joey Ortiz, the third baseman. 241 batting average, 738 OPS, 9 home runs this year, 38 RBIs. His RBIs ain't bad, but I don't put too much faith in that. Fly ball to left center field. And there's the running catch from Jackson Churio. 2 down. Top the first 2 down. It'll be four-seamer, strike 1. So New York, they're 4 of their last 5. Solid. Going to try and win a decent day already here, as the count's 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Swung and a miss, and it's 1-2. 1-2 from Spencer Strider, the pitch.
That's a ball.
Oh, the curveball way inside, the lower inside corner, and it's 2-2. The 2-2. Swing the wheel, bouncing ball. Sliding play at third. By Bowman, the throw to first. Got him, and we're going to the Knights' first inning. No runs, no hits for the Railers. Going to the Knights first. Luis Castillo, 20th appearance this year for Chicago. 3-10 record, over 100 innings, 5.12 ERA, 1.27 ERA. We'll see how he does. Luis Castillo he's getting the start as he faces Lane Thomas. It's interesting to see Lane Thomas as a leadoff hitter. Be down the line, foul. 54 runs, the most runs the New York Knights. Lane Thomas has earned that leadoff spot on the upper outside corner to the count. So, Railers team just 41 and 55, and there's a swing and a miss on the counts 1-2. Full crowd here tonight. In the game, it's a day game because it doesn't always match real life. Because I'm not on par with real life. If that makes sense. My schedule just does not allow me to start this in February. Slider swung and a miss. Strike 3 called, and there's one down. And here comes Cole Keith, the second baseman. So, Knights definitely look for this sweep today, but you never know. It could be a trap game, but we will see. When I count to Cole Keith. I'm gonna be in the playoffs right now. The Tigers just eliminated the Guardians earlier today. As the count's 2-0. The pitch. Swing gonna be a ground ball right into the second baseman. Side arm to first, and there's the second out of the inning. So, and then here comes the third baseman, Alec Boehm. So, it's gonna be a really, and this is a very good lineup for New York. I mean, the sweep is expected, but again, you never know. You never know for sure. Could be a surprise game. Who knows? Fly ball to left center field. This one deep, but not too deep. And they're running catch, and that ends the first inning. We're going to the second. Scoreless. No runs, no hits either team. Take them out for Chicago is the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. 236 batting average. Deals a slider in there. 0-1. It was like, it looked like it was gonna go like off the plane, and it was like last second a backdoor slider there. Now the count's 0-2 as that was fouled, as Mitchell fouled off the fastball. It's 1-2. Mitchell wiping some dirt off the top of the batter's box there. Imagine it can be. I can imagine being like covered, like caked in dust. It's up after, especially if you're on the use or equipment. Maybe just emotion. And that'll be a ground ball to center field for Mitchell with a leadoff single here in the second. First hit of the ball game for either team. And Mitchell's aboard for Chicago. So right into center field, somebody is kind of all circumstances where the second baseman and shortstop is, because if they're in the wrong spot at the wrong time, or the right spot at the right time if you're the hitter. That ball can go right into center field, and none of them will have a chance. Slider's going to miss the count 0-2. This year for Jesus Sanchez, third on Chicago. With an 0-2 count here in the second. Oh yeah, the Yankees, they started playing earlier. I was going to listen to it, but this game went a bit later than I wanted to, but things happen. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called, and there's one down here in the second. Yeah. The four-seamers with that. He did throw a slider in there. The only seems to be the fastball and the slider for Spencer Strider. And that runs. Taken off for second base, and the throw from home, it is not in time. Stolen base for Garrett Mitchell. There's 8 stolen bases here for Chicago. And there's a runner in scoring position for the Railers. And here is the 0-1 to Oswaldo Cabrera, the pitch. I'll play center field, a long run for Churio, but he's not going to make the catch. He's their shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Here's Patrick Bailey, the catcher for the Railers. Number 15 on his jersey. And for the red and blue. Swung right under that fastball. On the play, on the upper outside corner there. All you need is it just needs to get like a bit of that play. Is there's a ground ball to the second baseman, throw to first, and that ends the top half of the second. We're going to the ninth, second innings. Just one hit for Chicago, but still scoreless. Jackson Churio leading off the second inning for New York. 285. Run improvements. He could be 295 plus hitter, maybe even 300. He was 0 for 3 in Game 2 of this series yesterday for New York. Definitely looking to prevail, and be fouled to the right field side. Bounced off the blue wall. Foul. Counts 1-1. So New York. A game back of Toronto. They're not getting back out. They're only behind Toronto. They're only real competition. I don't remember exactly how many games back they are. 1-2. Swing. That's gonna get down a base hit for Churio. That's gonna bounce all the way to the wall. Churio's on his way to second. Is he gonna stop there? We will see. Is he gonna try for go third? I can imagine. Yes, he will. And the throw will be late. And he's got a leadoff triple. How about that for Jackson Churio? Let's see. That ball gets down. Churio, right? It's a hit and run. And he does not stop. He sees that ball go, and he just takes off. He reaches second base. That ball's still deep in the outfield, and he just runs his way all the way to third easily. And they throw home instead. They didn't throw to third base there either. A circle changeup fouled off by Shane McGuire, and the count's 0-1. Now he's automatically got a runner in scoring position, just a single, and the Knights will take the lead. Well, not a single homer yet for Shane McGuire this year. The 0-1 pitch. The four-seamer found him in his 0-2. So this Knights team, and I imagine it's kind of, it's once they get that big lead, they probably will just coast to the end. Strike 3 called to Shane McGuire, and there's one down here in the ninth second. Second strikeout for Luis Castillo. Here is the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And we found into the corner and deep in the left field. Foul 0-1. 640 OPS and a 233 batting average for Tovar. 21 of the Gold Glove won last year in Major League Baseball before coming to the NBL and the 0-1. Flinched on it, but he didn't swing. That's 101. Has the third most hits of the night, so the third most RBIs with 43. Could add another one to that total. Swung at a best in the counts 1-2. Could add another one to that total today. Don't know if it will be at this at bat though. A 1-2 pitch. Got out the play deep with the count 2-2. But the Knights and the Sailors do share this venue. Bouncing ball in the dirt, throw back to third. No, he went right back. He was thinking about trying to steal home, but good instincts there. Because that's how you get caught in rundowns. If you get too far out of the back, that'll be a ground ball right toward short in the quarter first. That'll score a run for New York. Sacrifice fly for Tovar. 1-0 Knights. Brings the run home for New York. Here's Griffin Conine. After the Griffin Conine to the plate. Just a 215 batting average. First pitch. Fastball. Top of the zone, strike one. Don't think Conine was ready for that one at the top of the zone. It is a guessing game, just outright. There are clues and hints, but you have to watch that ball while it's still in his glove from when he gets into his motion to your swing. Slider, strike 3, called to Conine. We're going to the third. Sacrifice flop. Sacrifice ground ball. 1-0 New York. So, Knights 7-3 in their last 10. They won 4 of their last 5. They lose back-to-back games between the last game against the Firebirds, the first game against the Titans. They actually got shut out 3-0. 7-3 in the last 10, so still pretty solid. They've won their last 4 in a row. They're trying to make it 5 in a row here tonight. Top third, David Boat at the play, 143 batting average. And second phase up from Strider, scout off, strike one. David Boat his entire 7-year career in the National Baseball League. The Major League Baseball with the same team. They moved to the NBL, which again, being the NBL in the same league, that's really what this is, because it's a fictional league, you all know that, but I have fun doing it. Gonna be a ground ball third base side. Alec Belmont, and he, after the first, McGuire's got it. The first baseman, 1 down. So batting ninth is Jordan Lawler, the shortstop. The 9th spot filled for Chicago. Not too bad. They don't have a fly ball, deep left, but it's foul. Has the most stolen bases on the Chicago Railers, which despite being 9th spot, that is impressive. The 1 pitch. And that's going to get down a base hit. And it'll be a 1-out single for Jordan Lawler. But again, Chicago is the worst team in the Central. I don't know about worst team in the league, but they probably aren't far from it. And here is Wyatt Langford. In the NBL, there's only 1 team in Chicago, not 2, unlike Major League Baseball, because there you got the White Sox and the Cubs. This is a 1-0 count to Langford. 1 for 4 in this series is Wyatt Langford. Throw back to first base. They picked him off at first. They got him. Lawler's retired, 2 down. And you gotta be. If you don't think you can make it in time, you better not take that lead. You gotta be ready to go right back. Because if you don't, you're gonna get picked off. There's a fly ball to right for Langford. And that ends the inning. We're going to the Knights' third. And looking off is Reese Hines, the DH. 8th in the lineup. He's leading off the third for New York. The 1-0 lead from the Tovar sacrifice ground ball in the second. Remember that. If you want you should, because it just happened. Of course, you're not going to get a quiz or anything. It's going to be a ground ball. Oh, it's going to get right through center field. Nobody's going to get their base hit to lead off the third for Reese Hines in the New York Knights. So one man on for New York. And here is Miguel Amaya. 242 batting average for Amaya. And then going back to first. Amaya is just safe by an inch. He made it. Pitch. Fastball just a bit outside. They called it a strike. The fans didn't like it. I thought that was outside. Yum said it was a strike, so they're gonna go with that. The 0-1 count to Miguel Amaya. It'll be a bouncing ball third base side. Third to second. There's one. Third to first. Double play. 5, 4, 3. Double play for the Chicago Railers. Bouncing ball towards third. Then that ground ball. He's on the stand of the bag. Takes the catch. And then for the first. Good stretch at first base. Here is Lane Thomas. Fastball in lower inside corner to Thomas. It's 1-0. He struck out his first time. 22 stolen bases this year for the center fielder, Lane Thomas. The 1-0 pitch. Circle trying to get blown. The count's 2 balls, no strikes. Another one to Lane Thomas. Fly ball to right. Few steps for the Railers right fielder, and that's going to end the third inning. 2 hits both teams. Nice lead, 1-0. So, take a look at the Cy Young candidates so far. Spencer Strider, Jared Jones, and Ryan Pepio for Atlanta. Jared Jones for Memphis, Spencer Strider for New York. 240 ERA, really solid there. He's the lowest ERA of any of them. So here is the second in the lineup, Julio Ortiz. The 2 spot, and the count's 1-0. 60 doubles this year for Joseph Ortiz, third on the Railers. High pop up. And Maya's waiting on it, and he makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Here's Luis Garcia, the second baseman. Top of the fourth, exactly a 300 batting average. And that's going to be a ground ball right at second. Side under first. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, Garrett Mitchell.
Goalkeeper here at second for New York. Here is Garrett Mitchell, the center fielder, to the plate. There's a little bit of dirt on his jersey here about halfway through. The 2-out pitch. Nice fastball at 98 from Strider. Top it, and just escalated up like it accelerated as it got to the plate there. Bit of a lazy one. That was off the plate from Strider, and the count's 1-1. You gotta have that. You cannot let the grip of the ball, like, you can't have a loose grip of the ball when you're pitching. Pop up first base side. He's waiting on it, and Shane McGuire makes the catch. Win the inning. We're going the Knights' fourth. Cole Keith leading off for New York, the second baseman. 1-0 Knights. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Fastball just inside, ball one. That was a bit off. A bit hard to tell on that one. Something like right on the line is hard. In the line of, you know, the plate and being off of it, it is hard to tell. And that the little like TV box they have isn't exactly accurate. We're seeing when the count's 2-1. And it'll be fouled off the end of the bat from Cole Keith. You gotta get your names keep your bat alive. He's gotta get his like full swing into it. And got the bottom of that one, so it's a pop-up in foul territory, and there's the catch from Ortiz, and there's one down. This Knights team, I mean, they're struggling to get out of the infield. That's the one thing I will say. They're struggling to get out of the infield. Both teams are. Well, Chicago, what they're doing is they're mostly doing flyouts. Nice down the line foul. Both teams are having foul balls like crazy. Alec Boehm, 44 RBIs, the second most in the Knights. We'll see who has the most. And that'll be a shot for Boehm! To deep left field! Goodbye, home run! Solo bomb, Alec Boehm, his 11th home run this year. 2-0 for the New York Knights. 107 off the bat. So you take a look at it. There's a swing there. Good form all the way through. He stays with it. And he's able to put all of his energy into that bat. And he hit that one high and deep to left. As you can see there, 107. He put a lot of power into that ball, and it just went. Big fastball right down the middle of strike one. 2-0 Knights. Here's Jackson Churio. He had a triple his last time, so let's see what we can see from Jackson Churio again. The 0-1 pitch. I mean, down off that line, this one going track wall, and he ran it down. Nice catch in left field. How about that? Here's the first baseman, Shane McGuire, for the Knights. Struck out his first time. Bottom fourth, 2 out. And the pitch. And first pitch right to Shane McGuire, 2 for 4 in game 2. So. He sinker foul to Shane McGuire. This New York Knights team. Their defense has been elite. I can definitely say that with confidence. You see them. They're not letting those mistakes get by them. Strider's doing great on the mound. Strike 3 at the knees, and that ends the fourth. Solo bomb for Alec Boehm. And it's 2-0 New York.
Leading off, right fielder, Jesus.
Boring pitch, you can see runs even up for steal. But Spencer Strider's been absolutely elite. Just 2 hits and a strike with a strikeout. 4 Ks for Castillo though, but he did give up the 2 runs. Top of the fifth inning, Jesus Sanchez to the plate.
Nope, ball one.
That'd be a circle changeup, and then it's ball one. Sanchez, just a 2-1 batting average. 2 batting average despite
One strike.
16 doubles this year, just 211. That is something he needs to work on. Swing and a miss at 99. No swing on every pitch. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's one down top of the fifth. Second K. Strider. Top of the fifth inning. And one down now. Oswaldo Cabrera. His first pitch. It'll be a 4-seamer at the knees. Strike 1. What the Chicago Jets, by the way, you know, it's like. Has,
No, that's
you
a
know,
ball.
it's just a relative.
1-1.
Pretty jersey. Well, I made it, so of course I'm gonna think that, though. Counts 1-1. And this Mariners team struggling to get those balls to get down. Problem is they just have a lot of flyouts and foul balls. 1-2 pitch. Foul. Thumb's gonna get on it, and he will run it down to make the catch. And there's 2 outs here in the Chicago fifth. Here comes Patrick Bailey. Catcher 0 for 1 with the ground out today. 1 for 9. Four-seamer swing and a miss. The count 0-1. Count 0-2. Two nothing New York. Top of the fifth inning. It'll be about bouncing ball to Shea McGuire in a race to the bag. McGuire will get there, and it'll end the top half of the fifth. We're going to the Knights' fifth. 2-0 Knights. The Rattlers, 16 innings, struck 6 for ERA in the last series, 140 for whip, 9.66 for 9 innings, 13 strikeouts, 6 walks, so definitely a struggling pitching team. They need, it's just,
Nope, that's inside.
counts 1-0, inside. High shot, deep left foul. Counts 1-1. 50 the pitch for Luis Castillo.
No, that's a ball.
And they slide out the plate upper outside corner, 2-1. Well, you have a 3-day weekend ahead.
That's the ball.
A nice cast 3-1. Yesterday, I want to do this, but I won't be excited. How about I update right now so I can't do the game? How about that? And that's what happened. I hated it.
Strike.
And then you watch the video, and it was like super loud and shit. It was awful. Yeah, not a fan of friendly were there. So you to watch
Take your
language.
base.
Where Ellen slept. And there's ball 4 to Tovar, a leadoff walk for New York. Here's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. He struck out earlier today.
Ball.
1-0 pitch. That'll be foul. Counts 1-1. Griffin Conine 0 for 1 his first time. for 1-2. And the senior team, their main problem is they can't get out of the infield. And the solo home run from Alec Bowen does help. And the foul ball is also a problem. A lot of foul balls. At least in this game, I haven't seen the other two games, but game 2 they were elite, shutting out the Railers 6-0. Four-seamer strike 3 call to Conine. 5 Ks for Luis Castillo, and there's 2 down. Here's the DH 3 times. Bottom of the 5th inning. A 1 count to re-signs. I'm gonna piece of it on the corner. Throw to second. Sidestep, there's 1. Can't turn the double play. Re-signs makes it in time. Good run. So they do get 1 down at second, but they're still around first, and the inning continues. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. He grounded out his first time up to the plate. 2-0 New York. Nice, they do have the lead. Ball. Start off. Oh wait, no, that round become. Going to throw first, and that ends the inning. We're going to the 6th.
Leading things off, first baseman David Bodie.
So there is. So the Mariners runs offensively. They struggle too. 177 batting average, 524 OPS, 4 extra base hits, 1 run per game, 1 home runs and 3 RBIs. Yikes. That is a big yikes. So the win-loss record. 41 wins, 55 losses. They lose more than they win. Circle change up with the counts 1-1. 125 batting average for David Boat. Tanner gets ready. And a 1-1 top of the 6th. We're going to miss the counts 1-2. Strider wearing number 99 out there. Counts 2-2. Strike 3 call. Good. 1 down top of the 6th. Here's Jordan Lawler. 2-0 New York. One of the night's runs. The first night's run was scored by the sacrifice RBI for Ezekiel Tovar. Then there was a solo home run for Alec Boehm, the third baseman for the Knights. Chicago. Nope, they haven't done much today. Got 0-2. Tomorrow will be the All-Star game at 1 o'clock Eastern.
1-2.
Fast throw from Strider. 1-2. Off the plate. Top of the 6th inning here. Railers Knights. And a 1-2. The high shot to deep center field. He's looking up towards the track. And he's going to die in the warning track. Going to make the catch. 2 down in the inning. And here comes the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Top of the 6th, 2 down. And that's with a 2-0 lead here. Instead, it's 2-0 for. It's been it's the Strider show. Spencer Strider. He's about to go through 6 shutout innings.
Ball, high.
Fire up. Just at the top of the plate, and the count's 1-1. Right at the belt. Swung and a miss, and a four-seamer. Strike 3. Well, and the count's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three called. 6 shutout innings for Spencer Strider. We're going to the ninth, 6th. Testing. Testing. We're good. Alright. Right back to it.
Oh, that's a ball.
The Cats 101 to Lane Thomas. The bouncing ball following the Lions. Their defensive pitching staff might win them this game, but their offense does definitely need some work, because there is strike three to Lane Thomas. 6 Ks for Castillo. Here's Cole Key. 7 homers against right-handed pitchers, just 1 homer against lefties this year. And counts on one, but that could also be since there's more right-handed people than there is left-handed people. 1. Bottom of the corner, 0-2. 67 total pitches for Luis Castillo. Don't laugh. If you know, you know.
1 and 2.
Circle change off the play in the counts, 1 and 2. And good swing, but it's foul from Cole Keith. Sometimes, like those long at bats, dragging just they can just do they have like a brain fart. My thought is that this could be happening to some New Yorkers, although I have not seen it. Line out to left for Cole Keith, and that's out number 2. He was getting good swings though, but this sucked when it ends in a line out. There's Alec Boehm. He had the solo homer in the 4th inning. That is a beautiful view, by the way. Here is it. So Alec Boehm coming in, 2 down, bottom of the 6th.
Nope, that's away.
Four-seamer just on the plate up or outside it, and didn't want to know. As 11 homers, the second most in the New York Knights. And at the top of that fastball, 1-1. And Rummel, that's gonna get down a base hit. Alec Boehm. What's going on? Here comes Jackson Churio. So Churio at the plate. Again, the same thing. He's just facing righties way more. 1 homer off lefty and pitching. That's 1-1 to Jackson Churio. McNeil and Brazaban warming up in the Railers bullpen. One on, 2 downs, bottom 6th. And the pitch.
Ball 2.
Assuming that'll be ball 2.
2-0.
We're seeing the
Two
Cats
balls,
2-1.
one strike.
New York Knights here.
Three balls,
Luis
one strike.
Castillo, he has been impressive. He's been doing. He's the reason. He might be at least partially the reason why this New York team is struggling. Because even in the sixth inning, he's still good. But he did draw his second walk there, and now there's 2-1 for the Knights. This might be where he starts to fall apart a bit. There's Shane McGuire. 2 strikeouts for McGuire today, the first baseman. This Knights team, like, there's a good chance to add on to that lead and break through. It's been a tight game so far. Castillo's his 81st pitch. Plus slider foul. Just need strike 3 to get out of it, but the point is the second best team in the Northeast, so good night and well for Chicago. Somehow he fouled that one off. Good job of McGuire attempting the bat lot, although that would have been foul anyway. It would have been on to play anyway. It might have been better if he didn't swing. Bouncer slider foul behind that plate. Bounce out the blue wall as well. 83 total pitches for Castillo. Lengthy appearance, despite Chicago losing. He's been
One ball,
this.
2 strikes.
The Knights lead to just 2. 1-2. Ooh, it went right back at the catcher. Well, 1-2 to Shane McGuire.
Ball.
Down low, the count's 2-2. And we fly ball to left field, and he's gonna run out, make the catch, and we're going to the 7th. And Luis Castillo gets out of a 2-out, 2-1 situation, keeps the deficit to 2 for Chicago. We're going to the 7th. And at the third baseman coming to the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Top of the 7th. Ortiz still looking for his first hit today. Most trailers are still looking for the first hit today. How many hits for Chicago? 2. They've had a whopping 2 hits. It's been a tough night for them. I mean, it looks like a day game inside the game, but outside it's pitch black. Because of course it is. Bouncing ball third base side. Boom. He'll throw to first. Oh, it's down low, and McGuire can't get the ball into his glove, and that'll be an error for New York. And he advances to first base. Gets down, and see what he does. He doesn't throw it high, he throws it low. And when you're throwing this far across, that ball is not going to stay straight going on unless you throw it really hard. So what does it do? It like curves down, and then it ends up in the dirt, and then he cannot make the play, allowing the error. And the second baseman, 2 grounds outs today, Luis Garcia. And then batting average is now dipping below 300 at 299. The 0-1.
No.
Will be down on the 4-seam fastball. Balls through on and Hudson warming up. I knew I'd see one first, but that's just my guess. No foul. Counts 1-2 to Garcia. Gonna go slow game here. Well, 1-2. So I think it's way too low. Too much of a break on that breaking ball. Two pitch. Fly ball to the left, but it's foul. That's 2-2.
Full count.
The down is full. I really like doing this so I can have the point of that headphones like a little bit off on this. That'll be a grand ball towards runner second. Back to first. Double play. 4-6-3. Double play for New York. Come on. Second baseman. The short in second. The first got him. Top of the 7th, 2 down. Here's Garrett Mitchell.
That's a ball.
It's forcing fastball, ball 1.
One ball. No strike.
There's no sound. No, there isn't any. It's fine. And they can change your
Ball.
fastball. Do a quick test here. Can I hear it for a minute?
Strike. Woo.
Okay, yeah, you can. Just making sure the sound's showing up on the stream, that's all. So it's not just my voice. That would be awful. 2-1 pitch.
Right.
Counts 2-2. Pop up right above Strider. He's going to wait on it, and he'll make the catch, and that's going to end the inning. And we're going to the 9th, 7th. 7 shutout innings for Spencer Strider. We're going to the bottom 7th.
Now pitching.
And finally, they'll bring in Morgan McNeil. 17th appearance this year for Chicago. 15 innings pitched, just 15. 52 ERA, 24.6 strikeout rate, 273 against righties, 269 against lefties. And the shortstop leading off is Ezekiel Tovar. 232 batting average.
Ball.
Tovar takes ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Ball.
Now that Luis Castillo, his day is done. He's done fantastic, but this game could well open right here. We will see. Depend how McNeil performs. It'll be fastball, and the count's 2-1 right down Broadway. So that does fit New York. Fly ball to deep left field. This one going towards the track. He jumps. Goodbye, home run. Solo bomb for Ezekiel Tovar. And the New York Knights extend the lead. It's 3-0. And Tovar, he gets a good read on this one. Gets it up the sweet spot. And he gets a ton of altitude on it. A ton of altitude. With New York.
1-0.
Here's a Griffin Conine, the right fielder. Struck out twice today. Counts 1-0 to Conine. Sets.
Ball.
Counts 2-0. He just seemed to be lifting his foot up and down. That's the way to like keep your body in, because if you're staying completely still, that can like stop your momentum. It'll be another fly ball to deep left field. This one track. Well, that one's gonna stay fair and bounce off the wall in the corner. He's gonna slide in safely with a leadoff with a no-out double. Work. Testing. Hold on. Alright.
Ball 1.
There's ball 1 just out the plate there as we're back to it. Bottom 7th inning. So we ran earlier in the inning, and then the corner and
1 ball.
the
1 strike.
double in the corner and deep left field. just moments ago. The count's 1-1 to Miguel Amaya. The pitch. The forcing bouncing ball, and the count's 1-2. 3-0 Knights. Looks at second, McNeil's pitch. On the fastball, and the count's 2-2. Another pitch. Swung and a miss. Got him on a changeup. A surprise, and that's strike 3 to Miguel Amaya, and here comes the top of the order, Lane Thomas. It'll be bouncing ball foul, third base side. 216 batting average, and with runners in scoring position for Lane Thomas. Bottom of the 7th inning.
That's the ball.
So we're to play in the counts 1-1. There is 2 outs here in the inning. Lane Thomas is Lane Thomas.
1-2.
Swung up high to change up. Gotta be ready for your changeups, curveballs, your gonna be pitches that you didn't expect. You gotta be ready. But the skill of batting mechanics, I need to learn how to do this. Ready for what you don't expect. You have to get ready for like a pitch and then adjust to what you actually get. Like for example, you expect a fastball, and then they throw you a curveball. You have to adjust yourself to hit that curveball, if that makes sense. It does half the time result in a foul, but that's better than it. You're swinging a miss. Or just taking the strike. Counts 1-2. That's going through for a base hit. Runner around third. He's on his way to home. He's going to come in to score. And it's 4-0 New York. RBI single for Lane Thomas. 4-0 Knights. I mean, that thing was right through center field. And then he takes off from second just all the way to home. Go back to first. Oh. Tried to call off Lane Thomas. Not so fast. Here's Cole Keith getting continue after the RBI single. Foul on the line. He's gonna try and go after it, but it's gonna drop way too quickly. Round on the first for the second baseman. Final day before All-Star break. Starts tomorrow through Monday. All-Star game tomorrow, and then Saturday at 1 o'clock will be and the throw to second base, and Lane Thomas takes second with ace. 23rd stolen base this year. I mean, that lead. Oh yeah, and as soon as McNeil gets in motion, he takes off. Gets there in under 2 seconds. The 1-2 to Cole Keith, and as McNeil looks at second.
Nope, off him.
Fastball upper outside corner, and that's 2-2. Another peek at second base. It'll be a bouncing ball, first base side. That's foul. Throw to first, right to the bag. Got him, and that ends the 7th, but not before the Knights had a couple runs. 4-0 New York. And they'll bring in Jesus Sanchez. Spencer Strider's still pitching here into the 8th inning. Seamer strike line for Strider. I mean, he could go the full game here. Mitchell and Webb warming up at the bullpen. I mean, he might go front to back here. It's the 8th inning. He's still on the mound. It'll be a ground ball Right towards short. Tovar grabs it, throws to Shane McGuire. Got him. 1 down.
Now batting.
That's what's keeping his pitching pitch count down. There's a lot of ground outs, a lot of fly outs. Cabrera popped out twice today. There's a good example. And Schreiner is looking good. Gonna be another ground ball towards Boehm. At third base, throw to first, got him. And there's 2 down. There's Patrick Bailey. And he's 4 outs away from a complete game. Not a perfect game, not a no-hitter, but a complete game. 46,000 in attendance here on this Sunday night. Four-seamer foul. We're on October 2nd. Counts 1-1. Schreiner's 1-1 pitch. Swung and a miss, 1-2. If they put him for 9, I'd be very disappointed, but I want to see a complete game. 1-2 from Strider. Swung and a miss. 8 shutout innings for Spencer Strider. We're going to the 9th safe. Here's Phil Beckford. His 52nd appearance this year, 2-5 record, 56 innings pitched, 13 holes, 3.97 ERA, 21% strikeout rate. We're going to see how he does here against the New York lineup. His first batter being Alec Boehm with a 246 batting average. And here's his first pitch. With fly ball to right field. Well, he's going to run on it, but it will drop foul. The run for Sanchez, though. Here. So, big story at the other end is Spencer Schreiner 1 inning away from a complete game.
That's out the corner.
Four-seamer, the count's 1-1. And pitch. Let me through leadoff base hit for Boehm. 1 on for New York here in the 8th. So the Knights lead 4-0 over the Railers. Here is Jackson Churio.
That's a ball.
And it's lower inside corner, I want to know. Churio waving his bat a bit.
That's a ball.
It'll be four-seamer, ball 2. And the third struggling earlier. Desclafani and Brazovan warming up in the Railers. Brazovan's been there. He was there last time we checked on him. He's still warming up. Bullpen. He's still throwing in there. And ready. Here's like Pickford struggles a bit. Fly ball to Sanchez in right field. Catch. Throws to second to keep Alec Boehm at first base, and here comes the 5th in the lineup, Shane McGuire. 2 strikeouts and a fly today, 615 OPS. Hasn't got a home run yet. Ball 1, slider, upper inside corner. Trying to go on that upper inside corner, and then when you go a slider in that area, there's a chance if you don't do it correctly, it's gonna go right in that upper inside corner. Not only is it's gonna be a ball that can be dangerous when you go into that corner, and there's some more hit by pitches, which one will not help you into big action. Starting in the count, it's 1-2. One-two pitch. Swung and a miss. Strike the break for Beckford. 2 down. The thing that really matters is that it's coming up the 9th. Here's Tovar. There's 2 outs. Just waiting to see for Spencer Strider's complete game. If they'll keep him in, because I think he can go get 3 more outs. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
We're seeing when the count's 1-1. So 1-1 to Tovar, the pitch. It'll be a high fly ball foul. So the count's a ball and 2 strikes to Ezekiel Tovar. 2 outs, 1 on. Swung and a miss. Slider got him. Strike the Rammer. Going to the 9th. Will they keep Strider in? We will see.
Now pitching.
And that's going to be it for Spencer Strider. 8 shutout innings. They're going to bring in another Spencer. But his name is Spencer Mitchell. Just the 9th appearance this year. He's going to close it out for New York. 8 shutout innings for Spencer Strider. What a performance. Here's David Bote. David Bodie. 8th in the lineup. Yeah. Brand new to the Chicago lineup. See, but they're 111 batting average. The count's 0-2. For the Reds, speaking of batting average for the Reds, there was not a single guy above 270 in that lineup, and they still made the playoffs.
2 balls.
And they are also statistically the worst team in Major League Baseball history to make the playoffs. I love the Reds. I was happy to see them get in, but things were basically doomed for them to start. Counts 2-1. Top of the 9th. The 2-1 pitch. It'll be a slider bouncing ball foul. Counts 2-2. Another ground ball to Bone. There's a slow roller. Sign
He's out.
to Shane McGuire. Got him. And there's two outs left for the Railers. Here comes Lawler, the shortstop. You did get 1 of the hits today for the Railers, which they had like 3. They haven't. No, just the 2. They just had the 2. 2 hits. It's been quite an impressive game for New York. And they're going to sweep this series. I mean, this is one of the easiest sweep. This is an easy sweep, too. 2 shutouts. Game 1 was the only really competitive game. With the Knights won 4-3. Then the 6-0 shutout in Game 2. Here we are, Game 3. They're 2 outs away from. Oh, Boom can't get it. And the throw to first base. Quick throw. Got him! Railers down to the final out. Here comes Wyatt Langford. Strikeout, fly out. Strikeout, fly out, line out today for Wyatt Langford, the left fielder. Spencer and Spencer. Top of the 9th. He's only thrown 7 pitches. Spider ball one outside. It was just below the knees by like a hair. I mean, that could have been called strike, but I mean, it wasn't, but it was close.
No, that's a ball.
No, just a bit 2 outside.
2-0.
Counts 2-0. That's 2-0 pitch. Fly ball to center. He's under it. Backs a few steps up and he'll make the catch and the Knights win. The New York Knights win. Don't have the win song. I forgot about it. The Knights win over the Chicago Railers 4-0. Spencer Strider, 8 shutout innings. Spencer Mitchell comes in for the win. And that's the ball game. Knights sweep the Railers, 2 shutouts, and then the 4-3 win in Game 1. What a series. All-Star game tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, sorry. And that's the ball game. See ya.